And good morning, YouTube community, guys and girls. It's your boy, Lex Anderson, here in the Sports Opinion Log, wearing my Sunday's best. Shout out to Laker Nation and the great living legend Kobe Bryant. Okay, let's get to the point. Michael Jordan, aka Crying Jordan, is talking about how super teams now means that 28 other NBA teams are garbage. Okay, would this be the same Michael Jordan that by chance between 1991 and 1998 had 2 three-peats? And one of those championship years, they had an NBA best record of 72-10? Is this the same Michael Jordan that had teammates like Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Horace Grant, Tony Kukoc, and Ron Harper at his side? The same Jordan that had a lethal and elite three-point shooting bench of guys like Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr. I believe he's still GM for the Chicago Bulls, or he is a general manager somewhere. John Paxson, Judd Bushler, former three-point shooting champion Craig Hodges. Is this that same Michael Jordan that's complaining? Because when I last checked, you needed elite players at the top of their game to bring home a championship, because no one man can win a championship on his own. When I last checked, and for those of you who do or don't know, I did see Michael Jordan play, so I saw the struggle when for the first 7 years, or 7 seasons, excuse me, he wasn't bringing home anything. He was labeled as a glorified scorer, but through trades and building the right people around him, and of course with some trades here and there, Jordan himself wound up being a part of his super team. But again, like I've said before, there has always been super teams in the NBA, whether by free, now more so by free agency. But back in the days, it was through trades and through the draft. The Showtime Lakers of the 80s, come on. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the NBA's leading scorer, James Worthy, the Celtics, the hated Celtics, Bird, McHale, Parrish, Bill Russell won 11 championships. And maybe, granted there were only maybe 8 to 10 NBA teams, but the point of the matter is that Bill Russell himself was so dominant that he was pretty much he was a super team single-handedly. That's how great Bill Russell was in his playing days, for those who do or don't know. So I feel that it is my job, since we're in 2017, to inform the masses, and in particular this generation who probably only know Jordan from highlights or playing NBA 2K18, but didn't actually see him play. But I did grow up to see him play, and I saw that the Bulls, you know, after between the first three-peat, started building through trades and getting premium star players like Dennis Rodman. Come on, like Tony Kukoc, for those of you who do or don't know, was one of the greatest European ball players before people even knew who Dirk Nowitzki was, or even the Gasol brothers. And he won a 6-man award in 1996. And don't forget, when Jordan did retire that 1 year, Kukoc and Scottie Pippen did lead the Bulls to the Game 7 conference finals against the Knicks, where they lost. And then after that, of course, you know, they pretty much failed the previous 2 seasons. Then Jordan comes back and, of course, reels off another set of championships with another three-peat. So let's just go through the people that Jordan had the privilege and honor of playing with, as much as he hates the super team. Scottie Pippen, Hall of Famer, 6 NBA championships, 7-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA First Team, 8-time All-NBA Defensive First Team. What does that say? That says lockdown defense, folks. Dennis Rodman, another Hall of Famer, 5-time NBA champion, 7-time All-Defensive First Team, 7-time rebounding champion, and 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Horace Grant, who during the first three-peat was their 3rd scoring option. How are the stats on Horace Grant, you ask? Let me tell you. 4-time NBA All-Defensive Team, and he helped Orlando back in '95, get to the finals where they got swept, unfortunately, by Hakeem Olajuwon and the Houston Rockets. And again, Hakeem Olajuwon, Houston Rockets, another super team. Hakeem the Dream, Clyde Drexler, Horry at one point went over there. And Barkley came, but Barkley came too late. Unfortunately, the championship window closed on him, and he's still very bitter about that to this very day. Ron Harper was a scoring star from the Cleveland Cavaliers who was averaging 20 to 25 points easy with Cleveland until he came to the Bulls and became like a third or fourth option. Tony Kukoc, like previously mentioned, European star, 6'11", natural position was small forward, but this man had the skill and the ability to play all 5 positions. Come on. 3-time European League champion, 2-time Euro Basketball League champion. And then again, the various shooters, Paxson, Kerr, Hodges, Judd Bushler, who was a professional volleyball player, but with the Bulls was nailing key and timely three-pointers. Give me a break. Even the Bulls even utilized a 3-center rotation. Even Robert Parrish came through to drop some points and get a championship on his way out to retirement. So Jordan, give me a break. You're clearly upset and pissed that no one wants to play for your garbage, trash-ass Charlotte Bobcats. That's the problem. You have NBA super teams developing all over the West. Even Minnesota has one now. And look at OKC. Melo, Paul George, MVP Russell Westbrook. It's going to be insane out West. And here I am stuck on the East Coast where there ain't nothing going on. And I feel Jordan's pain, but only to an extent, because what he's crying is that he should just tell the truth. That you're mad that prime NBA free agents don't want to come to the Charlotte Bobcats. MJ, Michael Jordan, that's the real problem. So let's do away with the super teams is reducing the NBA to garbage, because the issue is that the NBA players themselves need to elevate their game to superstar status. But instead, the NBA is wasting hundreds of millions of dollars on players that once they secure that money, they have no interest in being a champion. And let it be noted, Jordan got his paydays after winning all these championships. Yeah, he ended his career with 2 $30 million contracts per year, but that's not like almost like the average salary of garbage trash-ass players. And speaking of trash-ass players, Joel Embiid, often injured, has played 31 games in 3 seasons, gets a 5-year, $148 million extension? Excuse me? Based on what? It can't be jersey sales, because you have to play. You have to be popular. People have to see you. Now, Russell Westbrook, the MVP, who averaged the triple-double for the first time in 50 years, oh yeah, he's definitely worth the $225 to $233 million contract that I'm hearing, because you got to add the incentives. Joe Harden's definitely not worth the money, because he doesn't play defense and he chokes in key moments. Please check out his early career in OKC in the finals against LeBron in the Miami Heat, and check last year's conference finals. The proof is in the pudding. Like Jay-Z says, you are who you are, player. Harden's a good scorer. Oh, and of course he's with Chris Paul, who also has done nothing come playoff time with the team that he left. Clippers, remember Lob City? Yeah, how did that go? Oh yeah, it went nowhere. See, that's what I'm talking about, Laker Nation all day. The Lakers, Los Angeles will always be the team to bring a championship to Los Angeles. So Clippers, enjoy your rebuilding year. And of course, more overpaid money to Blake Griffin. What, $178 million? For what? So we can watch his Kia commercials during the postseason while he's not playing? Trash. It's all over the place. And speaking of trash, here we have, Minnesota Timberwolves give Andrew Wiggins the same deal as Embiid. 5 years, $148 million. Guy averages 24 points a game, but from what I'm reading, with these new statisticians out there, his WAR, wins above replacement, he's trash. I think he's in like the lower 20s. But of course, these teams want to just, are you 6'10" or 6'11"? Here's over $100 million guaranteed. It's sickening. It doesn't work. These guys have to prove that they can maintain the consistency of the points that they average. Now, of course, that beats for the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks, he's a monster. Last year he got $100 million. That young man deserves the $100 million because even though he was a flop a couple of seasons ago in the All-Star game in the dunk contest, I saw what he did during the playoffs. That young man could wreak havoc. But speaking of havoc, Jordan, one of the greatest NBA players of all time, just let go. Let go. Start from the draft. Draft good players. Encourage them to become superstars. And maybe then get a free agent here and there. But at the end of the day, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls did establish the blueprint that you need 3 good players mixed in with some veterans, mixed in with some youth, and definitely mixed in with caliber, elite 3-point shooting. So the blueprint's already been established. So those 28 other garbage teams, the blueprint is there. You just gotta follow it, build it, like the Golden State Warriors did. They built it, and now they're an elite team, and the league is gunning for them. So even as a Laker fan, I've known that the Warriors have been dangerous for years. It's their time now. I have no problem with that. I just look forward to the Lakers being competitive and competing as we build towards our championship. That's all I got for today. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to view this video. Please follow through and complete your journey here with me at the Sports Opinion Log, which you have entered and are currently in by liking the video, giving your boy a thumbs up, and then making the final commitment by pressing that subscribe button so you can be a part of these shows on the regular. Everybody, have a wonderful day. Oh, but before I go, let it be noted that all videos are sponsored by my hair company, Celebrity Hair Core. You can check me out at celebrityhaircore.com. Guys and girls, for grade 8A virgin human hair extensions. At Celebrity Hair Core, we take pride in making you look like the star that you are. And the proof is in the pudding. Just check out the videos and pictures that I placed in the back. This is your boy Lex Anderson, giving all the glory and the honor to Laker Nation and the New York Yankees, of course, but that'll be for another video. But let our season be glorious, fun-filled, and full of high expectations. That's all I've got for today. I'm signing out.